Henry had known nothing but pain and suffering for as long as he could remember. He was a horrific abuse victim, a testament to the cruelty that some humans were capable of inflicting on innocent creatures. The scars of his past were etched deep into his flesh, a haunting reminder of the torment he had endured. One scorching summer day, as Henry limped through the desolate alley, he became the target of yet another act of cruelty. Annoyed by the presence of strays in the area, a heartless individual had decided to punish Henry in the cruelest way possible. They had burned him through his fur and the top layers of his skin. The pain was excruciating, and whatever they had used, whether it was a lighter or a chemical, had caused so much damage that a gaping hole now marred the middle of his muscle. Terrified and in terrible agony, Henry sought refuge inside a rusted metal pipe, hoping to escape both the tormentors and the scorching sun that beat down relentlessly. Little did he know that he would remain stuck there for days, unable to move or escape the relentless heat. But hope was not lost for Henry. Someone with a heart full of compassion and a sense of responsibility for the welfare of animals had heard about his plight. They quickly alerted the local animal rescue organization, and a compassionate soul was dispatched to rescue Henry from his living nightmare on the streets. Henry's condition was dire when he was finally rescued. His emaciated body was a testament to the pain he had endured. IV fluid was immediately administered to help bring this fragile soul back from the brink of death. It was clear that he would need surgery in the near future to repair the extensive damage to his body. But at that moment, Henry seemed to have given up on life. He didn't understand why he was in such agonizing pain. As the days turned into weeks, the dedicated vet team worked tirelessly to nurse Henry back to health. On the third day of his treatment, they painstakingly removed all the worms that had infested his open wounds, a sight that was both horrifying and heart-wrenching. Henry still trembled with fear, but his appetite slowly returned, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. 9 days into the treatment, Henry's injuries were still horrific, but he was making progress. His wounds were cleaned, sanitized, and examined. 2 months later, a remarkable transformation had taken place. Henry, once a broken and a battered soul, was now a symbol of resilience and recovery. His body had healed and he had grown stronger with each passing day. The scars would always remind him of his painful past, but they no longer defined his future. With the love and care of his dedicated rescuers, Henry had found his forever family in the US. He was no longer haunted by the nightmares of his past. Instead, he lived a happy life, surrounded by warmth, compassion, and unconditional love. Henry's journey from the depths of despair to the embrace of loving family was a testament to the power of compassion and the indomitable spirit of animals like him. And so, the story of Henry served as a poignant reminder that even in the face of unimaginable cruelty, there was hope for healing and a brighter future, thanks to the tireless efforts of those who refused to turn a blind eye to suffering.